Okay, good morning, guys. Welcome to another episode of Monterey Technicals. This is basically market outlook session, as you know, and we get to see what opportunities can get from the market, and you guys get to see more of my strategy. Yeah, my entries, exits, and all. So, let's get started. So, today will be pretty rough, just like I said earlier. It's because I'm using my iPad. Uh, So start with AED USD. My chart is not going to be the one you guys are normally used to. What is this? Um, Let me log in using one other email. What's the other one, sir? Oh God. Try logging in with Apple ID. Wow. There's no even option for Apple ID here. I don't want to use my normal this thing, my normal account. Potential. There's no potential I want to see. Let's see. VDS. Okay. Basically, this was the analysis I had on ADSD yesterday. Yeah. Oh, it has been long since I used this stuff. So, as you can see in this analysis here, we had a break of this structure yesterday. You understand? And then we flushed the downside. Let me see, let me get. Where can I get parts now? Let's see. There is no parts. So let's use brush instead. So we had a break of structure to the downside yesterday. Yeah. We had this break here. Then we basically pushed up again and then pulled back down. And then now we're retesting these levels. Now the consequence of this stuff is the fact that, yeah, once you break above this high, it's going to look like a shift in market structure. Do you understand? But then at the same time, I'm looking at something like this. Yeah. If we are going to reject, God, this thing is just plenty on my screen. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. This thing is just plenty on my screen. Okay, so I'm looking at something like this here. If we can get that whole push to the downside back, and then we break structure to the downside, then it's a continuation of the downtrend. Yeah. But then if we break above, in as much as it's going to be more like a shift in market structure, this is a very strong zone, this area here. So we can watch to see if price was actually what react here, and then maybe we get an entry criteria. Then we can take that what sell to the downside. Do you understand? Because we have seen this plenty of times here. Price will actually like form something that looks like a shift in market structure, and then what? Still react from those levels. Now, one thing you should pay attention to is if we have that break to the upside and then price reacts from this level here, even if we take a sell from that level, we should be looking towards either take TP from this side, yeah, from this level here, because price might just go, come back, and then what retest here, and then what continue the uptrend. Do you understand? So you should be looking to take your first TP there or break even from that level. So those are like the two ways you can look at what's ADSD. Hope you guys understand the analysis.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's jump on the next pair. Let's jump on NZD USD. One sec. Okay, let's jump on the NZD USD. NZD USD. Let's jump on NZD USD. So NZD USD, same thing. We broke structure yesterday, yeah, and then I won't really call this structure, but it's not an area we should just ignore. Do you guys understand? You can't just ignore these levels here. I was expecting that immediate push back and then pull back to this level. And then we test this level and flush, but then it's the market, it does anything it wants. So first of all, yeah, where's my fib? It's my fib. Yes, my fib. Okay, fib. See my fib, yeah. Okay. So if we check from that level to here, we can see that the 60%, is, our golden ratio. Our golden ratio is around this levels here, around this, see the structure that was broken here. Do you understand? Our golden ratio is actually what, around there. Let me draw from there. Yeah, to these levels here. Do you understand? So now what we can do is to chill here and watch out. The moment you see price come into these levels, the moment you see price get into these levels here, we can start looking out for any entry criteria. And you can see that this same level here is that point that looks like a structure that I was telling you guys that it's an area that we can just decide to I wouldn't really call it structure, but then it's like a supply zone there. Do you understand? So once price start getting into those levels, we can start looking out for entry criteria and see how we can basically get on any sell position, because this is basically what a downtrend. Now let's jump on, what's it called? Euro USD. Today I don't have my watch list, so I'm basically guessing my babies. Okay. Yes, this is very, very nice. This is very sweet. Yeah. So now, first of all, let's why you laugh? So now, yeah, let's look at what happened yesterday on Euro USD. We basically had a shift in market structure. Ah, God, this thing is frustrating. Listen, I'm using my iPad, it's frustrating. We basically had a shift in market structure. We pulled up, yeah. Buyers feel towards continue pushing the market up, and then sellers just hopped on it, yeah. And then that was actually a reaction from the golden ratio self. That was like a reaction from the golden ratio. But I don't think there was any entry criteria from those levels there. Yeah. Wait, let me see. Where's the 15 minutes? Let me see. Was there any entry criteria? I was not even paying attention in the markets. Yeah, there was an entry criteria. I was not even paying attention in the markets yesterday. No, I would have sold that thing. Yeah, but then today, let's see what we have. So basically pushed up. Yeah, and then the RSI was even doing this thing self. It was even divergent. So basically pushed up and then pushed down. Yeah, shift the market structure. And we did this whole small thing that looks like a push up, and then we have tapped down here. And price is looking towards break above and continue. First of all, we should watch out for this highs here and this lows here. So now if we break below and continue, then that's what basically the continuation of the trend. Now, if we break above, two things, it's a shift in market structure, or price just wants to come back here and retest these levels. Do you understand? Even if you have a shift in market structure, price will want to react from around these levels and then come back down here towards tap here and continue the uptrend. So now, one thing I would like to see is that's entry criteria around these levels here, around that neckline levels there. If I see that, I'm going to take that sell. And then where am I going to be looking at to exit these levels here? You get it? I'll exit at these levels and see if price will react. Now, if price reacts at this neckline here, it gives a buy entry criteria, I'll still take a buy and we'll still exit above here. So either way, if we break above them, we're going to have basically two setups. Do you guys understand?
Yes.
Ola, you and Leslie, do you guys understand?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's jump on GBP USD before we go. Let's see. GBP USD. Okay. Wow. This was basically what I was expecting GBP USD to do yesterday. I was expecting that retest to in those levels there, and there was a continuation to the downside because that looked like a triple top. But then we did not have that. So we basically let's map out our structure. Let's see, what do we have here? So we have a push down. So no one draw. So we have a push down, and then we went back up a bit, and then what we flushed the downside. Now we're tapping into those levels that what price broke here. We're almost there. So if we drop our fib, where is that place falling on our fib? Where's that fib? Is here. So now let's drop our fib from here to here. Yeah, we can see that the broken structure is actually what around our golden ratio levels. Rectangle. It's around what our golden ratio levels. So we can watch out for that level and see. And price is actually tapping into the 50 now. So let's watch out around these levels and see if we can get what an entry criteria so we can jump on the sell from those levels there. So that's how I'll be looking at GBP USD today. What other questions do you guys have before we go? Any other pair you guys want us to take a look at?
GDP, GP.
GBP JPY. GBP JPY. GBP JPY. Oh shit. That has been bullish since yesterday. And when did we have this analysis on GBP JPY? This whole one that we are expecting a tap into these levels and then a reaction. We actually got the reaction, but then it was not for long. Then we went back again. Man, this thing has been very, very bullish. Okay, so GBP JPY, this is basically what we have. Here's my drawing. So we had a push, yeah, more like a short retracement. So pushed up, failed to create a high, pushed down, and then now I've created a high. Either way, so I've broken the structure. So we're still pretty bullish. Watch out for this low here, because the moment price comes back to break this level, we've shifted structure, yeah, which GBP will hardly do. At the same time, you guys, what you can do is watch out if you get a tap here, or what that retrace, as in basically that reaction here to what continue the trend. That's how we'll see you guys to watch out for it. And at the same time, I think two of you are familiar with the short retracement strategy now.
Yeah.
Let's are familiar with it.
No, not really.
Okay. Let me just run a quick stuff. Yeah. Let me delete all these things. I'll get this, delete this thing again there. Yeah. Hey. And this delete. Let me see. Yeah. So I have to just be touching them. How did he delete? Okay, so basically what that short retracement strategy is, yeah, the moment you have a break, yeah, a break of structure, the moment you see a candlestick close above, yeah, or below, yeah, just like a short retracement, any retracement that doesn't come down to at least the 50, do you understand? It's a short retracement. So the moment you have that break of structure, yeah, use the candlestick that actually broke structure. In this case, is this one here, and then you enter at the close of the candlestick. Here is my entry. This thing. long position. You enter at the close of the candlestick, just around here. Here was the close of the candlestick, here. Yeah, okay, yeah. As if this one too, this one kind of closed above, but it was not really clear. This was the one that closed above and it was really clear. So you enter above and then drop your stop loss below the candlestick. Yeah, below the candlestick, which will be around here, just below it, and then we'll target it to our and then you target it to our basically. You target it to our now the strategy works. It's I think I've seen on JPY pairs, it's like I'll say 60-70% win rate. So check it out. You can backtest it before you start using it too. But that's basically what the strategy is like. Once you see a short retracement, you see that candlestick that breaks above, enter the close of the candlestick, aim for it to RR. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So any other pair you guys want me to take a look at before we go?
Gold.
Okay, let's take a look at gold. Gold actually dropped yesterday. Gold. Sorry. So send me needs to open wonder. No, not sure. Okay, this was the one we analyzed yesterday, yeah? We're looking at for that was break to the downside, then a retest of those levels. Now, same with all other USD pairs. We did not have that whole retest immediately, but then price might still get to those levels. So now, what should you watch out for now? This levels price is rejecting from what's my feed. Let me see. Where's my feed? Code. This thing is very confusing. Okay, we can see that price is actually rejecting from the 0.6 here. Now, if we have that clear rejection candlestick, if this 8 o'clock candle clearly shows a rejection candlestick here, what we can do is basically enter at the close of the candlestick and we'll target these lows down here. So for something like this, yeah, that's my short position. Something like this. Let's say the candlestick closes here. Yeah, you enter here, stop loss just above the candlestick, just above. Yeah, and then TP at these levels. Yeah, that would be like a 2.05 RR. So that's one way you guys can look at it. Let's go to the 15 minutes and see if we already had an entry criteria. Okay, on the 15 minutes, you actually have a rejection candlestick. Another thing, yeah, if you don't think you will not be patient, in short, I am actually going to take this sell. I'm going to take this sell now, but I'm going to enter at this level here at 1698. 1698.669. So this I'm going to enter, wait for price to retrace and come back to that level because that was actually the close of the candlestick. So I'll see if price can get there, then I'm going to take it. I'll wait and see if price actually, or if this candlestick, this one forming now, which will close by 8:30, yeah. If it closes a bearish candlestick, then we can still jump on the trade. So let's just watch and see how it goes. Yeah. Either ways, that's basically what I'll be looking to see on gold. But if price comes to this level, this one that I marked here, this 1698.669, I'm going to actually take the sell and then my stop loss will be above that bearish candlestick. So that's what I have on gold today. Is there any other pair you guys want us to take a look at? Okay, in the absence of any other pair, like I used to always tell you guys, keep an open mind with the market, yeah? The only thing that is sure that will happen in the market is anything can happen. So always be flexible to flow with the market. So you guys understand. If the market shifts bearish, no matter your bias, switch bearish with the market. Do you guys understand? So I'll see you guys same time tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, guys. And Ola, you can stop recording now. And yeah, have you ended?